Good morning, students. This will be our last session for chapter 1. From the next class onwards, we'll start with a new chapter. So, hope you all clear first lesson. I hope I have discussed each and every activity from your textbook. So, if you have any suggestions or if I skip any activity or if you have any doubts, you must contact me or you can personally text to my WhatsApp number. Okay? Have you taken down the notes? Then I have sent some homework questions through my last video class. Hope you all have written the answers of that homework questions, one-word questions. Now, in short, I'll say the overall topics in the first lesson. So you memorize the activities while I'm saying. Okay. So the first chapter was layout of pictures, and in this chapter you have learned a lot of topics or activities. What was the first topic? First topic was image editing. What is image editing? Image editing means performing some operations on an image like resizing an image, cropping an image, etc. And this image editing we can perform using several softwares. And in this chapter you have learned about which software? GIMP software. The full form of GIMP is GNU Image Manipulation Program. And in GIMP software, what was the first activity which should be completed using GIMP software? The first activity or first and foremost activity is what? Creating a canvas. So for creating a canvas, go to File, New option, and there you can see one template option. From the template option, select any template. After creating a canvas, then what should be the next activity? Next activity is coloring the canvas. By using which tool? Blend tool. So select the foreground and background color, and then by using blend tool, give the color to the canvas. After that, we can arrange picture on the canvas. So by using which tool? By using select by color tool, we can add picture to the canvas. We can select based on color similarity. After that, you have learned one new term. What was the new term? For what that term is used? Yes, the new term is layer editing. What is the advantage of layers? By using layers, we can paste or we can fix image, logos, etc. to new layers so that we can move or remove each layers separately. That was the use of layers or layer editing. And in this layer editing, we can rename a layer, isn't it? So next activity was renaming a layer. So how can you rename a layer? Either double click on the layer and type a new name. Otherwise, right click on the layer and select what? Edit attributes option, and then we can rename a layer. And then what was the next activity? Placing a logo in the poster. So for pasting a logo, File, Create Logos, and select a suitable logo and type the text. Okay, and in that activity you have learned two new terms. What was that? Eye icon and copy visible facility. Eye icon, by using eye icon we can view or hide a existing layer, and by copy visible function we can make use of, or we can make visible of all the layers or the hidden layers we can make visible. It was the use of copy visible function. And the next activity you have learned about another tool called fuzzy select tool. What is the use of fuzzy select tool? We can select a particular region from an image using fuzzy select tool. Then in the next activity you have learned another tool called what? Path tool. From the name itself it implies for selecting path of an image. We can select path of an image, and the end path should be same as that of the start point. So right click and select on start point. And then what was the next activity? Changing picture clarity. We can change contrast and brightness from colors menu. So thus we can change the picture clarity. Okay, there will be one slider. So by moving that slider, we can change picture clarity. What was the last activity? Last activity was by making use of what? Filter tools. So from the filter tools, you have studied one option called blur option. So for making an image blur, first of all select that image and go to filters menu, take blur option. If you want to repeat that activity again go to filters option. There you can see repeat blur option, isn't it? So by using that option, we can make use of blur. So these all are the main topics or main activities in the first lesson. Hope you all clear all this activity. So I hope you all memorize the activity. So in today's session, we'll discuss about creating another poster using GIMP software, which is related to Environmental Day. So for that poster, I'll include logo, then I'll add one text, then I'll arrange one picture so that we can perform all these activities in that poster. Okay, so let's start today's session. If you have computers in your home, practice these activities from your home. Okay, so let's start today's session. So for creating a poster related to World Environmental Day, go to Applications, Graphics, GNU Image Manipulation Program, open GIMP software, and here if the toolbox is not visible, go to Tools menu and select Toolbox or Ctrl+B, then you will get the toolbox. Then the first activity is we have to make a canvas, because in GIMP software there will be no default canvas. So this will be our first and foremost option or activity. Go to File option, select New Template. Either you can select any template from this option, or you can simply change the width and height in order to get what canvas. Click on OK. So our canvas is ready. Next we can give color to this canvas. So now the foreground and background color is black and white, and we can select a particular color. Select the color and click on OK. Click over the white background. Select any color from the color palette. Click over the color. Then click on OK. By using blend tool, we can apply color to this canvas. Simply click and drag over the canvas like this. So first activity is over. Before that, what we have to do? We have to open layer palette, isn't it? So each and every activity we should create in layer. So if in the question they may be asked like this, do all these activities in layers, so that you have to make layer. Otherwise you can make use of, or you don't want to make use of this layer option. You can simply create a poster, you can simply add a logo or a picture. So if they ask in the question, make use of layers, then you should open the layer palette. So how we can open layer palette? Ctrl+L. So this is what our layer. So here in the first layer, background will be there, and next we have to create a logo related to World Environmental Day. So that create new layer. Here in the bottom you can see new layer icon. So click over here, click on OK. Then you can see new layer. You can rename this layer. Double click over here, type logo, so that we can easily identify the layers. Then what? Create a logo. File, create logos. Select any logo. I'm going to select align glow option. Then type the text in the text box. World Environmental Day. Click on OK. Then you can see the logo has appeared in another window. And what is the use of eye icon? We can make use of eye icon. Here 3 eye icons are there. If you click on each eye icon, you can see the difference. I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to select this one. Suppose I don't need the background, so that I'm going to remove this eye icon, and then edit. Which function? Copy visible function. In order to make visible all the hidden layers, use copy visible function. Click on copy visible. Whenever you open an image, after the use, close that image and click on discard changes. We don't have to perform any changes in that logo. So that discard changes, then edit, paste, or Ctrl+V. Then by using move tool, simply move this over here. By using scale tool, scale the image. And then how we can paste an image or how we can fix an image? Either you can click over the background like this, or we can make use of anchor tool. Here in the layer palette, we can see anchor, the floating layer, anchor tool. Click on the anchor tool option. Then we can see the logo has fixed on this canvas. And by using eye icon, we have removed the background of this logo. So this is what our next activity. And next we can add a picture related to this World Environmental Day. So for that, make a new layer. Click on OK. Then we can change the name of the layer, picture. And file, open school resources, standard 9, images. The school resources will not be there in your computer, so you can make use of, or you can download any images from Google so that you can practice it from your home. Okay, so otherwise from the kite site, Kite Victor site, school resource, you can download school resources option. If you know how to download, you can simply make use of that folder. So select any image, then click on open. So now you can see the image is opened in another window. So select edit, copy, close this image, edit, paste on the canvas. By using scale tool, resize the image like this, resize the image, arrange it over the appropriate position. Then what, click on anchor tool so that this image will get pasted on the canvas. So we have completed 2 activity, and one more activity is remaining. We can add text related to this poster or this topic. Create a new layer, click on OK. Double click over the layer, you can change the name, text. Press enter key. Then by using text tool, take the text tool, click over the place where you want to enter the text. Simply click and drag the text box in order to make the text box bigger. Inside the text box, start typing. This is the text box. So click inside the text box and start typing the text. No forest, no men. Forest, no men. Now you can see the text is very small. So select the text. You can say cursor symbol. Then now select the text, and you can see yellow color selection, which means our text got selected. And then go to this option, font size option, increase the font size. Here change color, select or click over the color. Then you can see one vertical and horizontal line, which means we have choose one color. So select a color, click on OK. Now by using move tool, we can fix that text over a poster. Now you can see a selection over our text. So actually this text got fixed in the canvas because here the anchor symbol is not visible, or in the move tool when you click over the background, we can't remove this selection line. So what is the difficulty is, we must consider this text activity or adding text as a final activity, because once you are adding text as the first activity, and if you are trying to paste an image on the poster, this image will get pasted on this selection line. I'll show the difficulty. Now I am going to paste an image, or if I want to paste an image, so edit, copy, then edit, paste. See, we can't paste this image over canvas. The image get visible, or the image is visible only inside this selection. See, when I'm trying to paste it over here, you can't see that image. Once you move your image over the selection, the image is visible. What you should do is, once you are creating a poster, first you have to create a logo. After that you have to arrange an image, and this adding text should be the final activity. Otherwise, there will be a selection line over the text, and if you are adding or if you are trying to add an image, that image or logo, whatever it is, it will come over this selection. Hope you all understand this topic. So now we have created a poster. So this will be a simple question for your practical exam. So now we can export this image. Export PNG. Select the folder desktop or students work folder standard 9. Then export this image. So this is what our exported image. Here we can't find that selection line over the text, isn't it? So while exporting, we can remove the selection line over the text. So this is what an example that should be completed using, or that can be done using GIM software. Hope you all understand how to create a poster using GIM software. So in your question, if they are asking make use of layer palette or any tools, you can make use of that particular tool. So hope you all clear the activity in the first lesson. Now in the last class, I have given some questions as homework, one word question. These are the answers of that question. So check whether your answers are correct. So this is the answers. Hope you all clear today's activity. So first chapter is over. Try to practice all these activities or extra activities from your textbook. So if you have any doubts regarding the first lesson, you can call me. Okay. So next class onwards, we'll start a new chapter. So let's wind up today's session. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.